Hello. One of our favorite Christmas traditions is picking out the family Christmas tree. Oh, how we enjoy going out to our favorite farm and choosing from the variety of tree types that we have, and there's quite a few, as well as quite a few price points. Well, this year the missus and I went out and we decided on the grand fir. So why don't we learn a little bit about that grand fir while you view its beautiful features. The Latin name of the grand fir is the Abies grandis. It's a native of the Pacific Northwest and Northern California. The grand fir is one of the tallest trees. It can reach impressive heights of 131 to 229 feet. Now, it is a close relative of the white fir, and its bark has historical medicinal properties used by the Plateau Indians. They used the bark to treat colds and fever, something we could really use these days. The lumber is called a softwood, and it's used in construction for paper making and also for building, as the very strong wood resists splitting and splintering. Finally, it's a popular Christmas tree, and this is mainly due to its very beautiful citrus scent, which can be smelled after cracking the needles. Now, let's learn a little bit about those needles as you come in a little bit closer, if you will. So, the grand fir has very flat needles, and when viewed from above, it has a very glossy green finish, which remains resplendent as long as the tree is hydrated adequately. Now, when viewed from below, this is the characteristic feature of the grand fir. There are two green and white bands which alternate, and this is the only fir that actually has that configuration. Finally, if we look closely at the needle tips, they are not pointed, but rather they're blunted. And again, that's one of the features of the grand fir. So, let's talk about how we distinguish the various conifer cousins, and that would be the pines, the firs, and the spruces. First of all, the pines. If you look at a branch and look at where the needles originate from the branch, the pines originate in bundles of 2 or 3 from a single point. If you see that, you can be confident that you've identified a pine. Now, how about the firs and the spruces? Well, first of all, from a single point on the branch, only a single needle will pop out, not bunches of 2 and 3 like cousin pine. Now, to distinguish a fir from a spruce, well, the fir needles are flat, and if you put them between your fingers, they can be very difficult to roll. Now, the spruce, they have 4 sides, the needles, and if you put them between your fingertips, they're quite easy to roll. So let's test our knowledge and come in close again. Let's pick a needle. First of all, if we look closely from the branch, there is a single needle coming off each branch. Let's pick one. This is quite flat, not 4 sides. Let me try to roll that in between my fingers. Nope, can't roll it. We have a fir. Well, I hope you can use your knowledge in the Christmas season to help pick out your tree. But from our family to yours, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Years.